Bankroll Nation, stand up and count your blessings. This your favorite smoker, your neighborhood smoker, Jay Goodvibez. I'm here to talk about Monday Night Raw and NXT, doing a review on both of them. Let's get straight to it. Hope everybody doing good. So we'll start off Monday Night Raw first. AJ Lee defeated Bayley for the Intercontinental Championship. That was a good, solid match. Pretty decent. I give that like I'm an AJ fan, so I'm a little biased, but I'm gonna give it like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Now you have Penta defeated Dragon Lee for the Intercontinental Championship. That was a dope match. I got hyped the moment Dragon Lee accepted Penta's challenge for the belt. That was a really good match though. Stephanie Valkyria defeated Raquel Rodriguez in the singles match. Yeah, match is alright. Then you have Natty defeated Maxine Dupree in a singles match. And you also had El Grande Americano defeated the original El Grande Americano. I kind of like the storyline with this one, and it's entertaining. So I'm curious to see what happens next. Now, the key highlights and segments of that happened on the show was Roman Reigns returned to confront CM Punk, who has previously crossed the line by saying personal shit, one main personal shit about his father. And the segment ended with Punk laying out Roman Reigns doing a heat confrontation, but it seemed like Roman Reigns is getting to CM Punk's head. In reality, it seemed like they get into each other's head, but the segment is really, really getting interesting. The storyline really getting interesting, and I can't wait. The more I see it, the more I can't wait for the Mania match. Lesnar's open challenge. Brock Lesnar returned to Raw to see who open challenge, but he was going to confront Seth Rollins for Seth Rollins, hurt Paul Heyman, but Oba Femi came out, laid his ass out, and he pointed at the WrestleMania sign. So Lesnar versus Oba Femi at WrestleMania. Now that's one match I can't wait to see. And even though it was Austin 316 day, Austin had like other things going on, and which salute to him. He said he couldn't make it to that night, Monday Night Raw. It sucks, but he was already like doing something else. And WrestleMania 42 is really building up though between between every match they had. So it's interesting. And then also they had a segment with Judgment Day. Well, mainly Liv Morgan saying that she planned to get Finn Balor out of Judgment Day ever since she joined, pretty much. So waiting to see what Finn Balor would say and waiting for other members of Judgment Day to say the reason why they agree with Liv Morgan kicking them out of Judgment Day. But overall, like Monday Night Raw was like I'm gonna give it like a solid 10 out of 10. Just cause like that might be the best Monday Night Raw show they had so far in 2026. Now NXT, they start off with a banging triple threat match between JC Jane defeated Sol Ruka and Zarya for the NXT Championship. That was a dope match. That was one of the matches that really have you off your seat. And I'm not really boosting it, but it really did. They also had the NXT Tag Team Semifinals tournament for whoever wins challenge Vanity Project for the Tag Team Championship. So Birthright defeated Hank and Tank, which that was okay match. They also had a 6-man tag team match between the Los Americanos defeated Vanity Project. That was that was a good little solid 6-man tag team match. And Warren Sinclair defeated Fallon Henley to win the Speed Championship. That was a good little Speed Champion match. And the main event, Tatum Pashley defeated Izzy Dame in a steel cage match for the NXT North American Championship. That was a real good steel cage match. But I will say this. It seemed from the women beginning, it seemed like it was all women, for real, on this NXT card. Women is doing better than the main roster women. That's all I'm going to say about that. But shout out to the women's division in NXT. And the key highlights and segments, new champion crown, Win Sinclair dethroned Fallon Henley to become the Speed Championship. Shout out to her in her hometown state, Texas. And then he got title retentions and aftermath. Tatum Pashley successfully defending her title in a crazy steel cage match against Izzy Dame, only to get dragged into the death of Blake Monroe after the match. So Blake Monroe got her eyes set, and she trying to get that NXT North American Championship back. They had that Booker T appreciation night, even though it got really interrupted. But Jasper Troy got his revenge on Carver. So that seemed like they're gonna build up a 1-on-1 match. Maybe it might be a stand and deliver match between Carver and Troy. The tag team shakeup, Sean Legacy declared medical. Elo LaFera will replace Eli to partner in a tag team tournament. Dark State and OMU. I forgot the name of the group, but they beat the shit out of each other in backroom segment. But it seemed like they gonna need a third person to take down Dark State. But NXT always gonna do its thing. One more thing, they had an NXT Championship segment with Joe Hendry and Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, and also Tony D'Angelo. Tony D'Angelo lay all three of them out, but Ethan Page kind of made it clear that he also wanted to become a two-time NXT World Champion, excuse me. But it seemed like it's going to be a fatal four-way and stand and deliver. But it seemed like they building up some matches and stand and deliver. They just ain't announced them yet. And also stand and deliver will be on YouTube live for free. Everybody get prepared, and Sexy Red will be there. So she'll be a special guest and stand and deliver. But NXT always gonna do its thing. 10 out of 10. I love NXT. I'm a big fan of NXT. I'm starting to be a big fan of Evolve, even though I got on late. I'm a big fan of Evolve too. Evolve be doing this thing. Evolve is on Tubi every Wednesday night, comes on at 8 p.m. But this whole NXT show was definitely good. I can't wait to see what matches they put together for Stand and Deliver. But overall, so far this week, man, WWE did its thing, man, with the whole WrestleMania season, Stand and Deliver season. And I'll be back with the AEW review and also, of course, SmackDown review. I'll be looking out for some reaction videos I'm gonna have coming up. That's gonna be on my TikTok and Instagram. And I'm be posting one on my YouTube channel. So appreciate y'all watching or appreciate y'all listening to it. With that being said, bankroll.